gentlemen, once again, a very good morning. How are we all doing today? Everybody's good. You know what? I spend the whole year on this podium, auctioning every week. And today I can see the festive holidays are here because everybody's smiling. Everybody's going to be on holiday, going on leave. So everybody's in a good spirit, nah? 100%. Nonetheless, guys, as always, it's our official Monday's auction here. And before I start the sale, according to the CPA, I need to introduce myself to you. My name is Adrian Thomas, and I'm going to be the auctioneer conducting the sale here today. You know, it's always awkward when a person's got to say their own name, nah? In front of an audience. Adrian Thomas. We don't acknowledge that name, right? We don't acknowledge our own names because we very rarely, seldom say the whole name. We just say, my name is Kagiso or Sam or Lucas or whatever. We don't ever say our whole name, so it's awkward when we do say it. But nonetheless, guys, I'll be the auctioneer for the sale here today. As always, guys, very important, the terms and conditions of the sale. I need you all to listen very carefully. It's important, okay? You would have all registered. I got a new troublemaker here now coming to question me and interrupt me. No. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's asking me to do a Kalula snip fit. I'm known as the Kalula guy, the marketing video that went viral a few years ago with 12 million followers worldwide. So he's asking me to do a little bit of a snippet, but unfortunately, I got to be a little bit professional here today. But guys, as always, terms and conditions of the sale, very important. Listen very carefully. You all would have registered with your ID, driver's license, proof of residential address. This would have given you a bidder's number. Now, when we do register, everybody just ticks the blocks. Signs, pays the deposit, and you registered. But none of us read the terms and conditions. Very important for you to know the rules of the auction and how the auction works. I'm very strict and hard when it comes to everybody abiding by the rules of the auction. I sell by the rules. The auction rules comply of Section 45 of the Consumer Protection Act 2008 and the regulations thereof. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, as the auctioneer, I conduct the sale and my word is final. Okay? Please understand that I regulate the bidding, I determine who the highest bidder is, and my word is final. Should one of my colleagues tell me that I've missed their bid, I have the right to go back into the bid that I've missed, take the bid, and start the sale again from that point. No negotiation before the sale, no negotiations after the sale. Please bid on a vehicle while I am selling it. Okay? We do not sell vehicles to customers before the auction, neither do we take offers after the auction. So please bid on a vehicle while I'm selling it. Make sure that you check the correct lot number, that you are bidding on the correct vehicle. Very important, guys. You need to understand that all vehicles are sold as is, foot toots, with no duty to repair. What you see is what you buy. Okay? We do not guarantee the descriptions, makes, mileages, models of the cars. It is your responsibility to make sure that you've checked the cars prior to bidding on them here today. All vehicles have reserve prices. If I as the auctioneer do not meet the reserve price, I have the right to declare a vehicle unsold at any given point. Guys, if you miss a vehicle, please do not come to me after the sale and say that you forgot to bid on a vehicle. I'm going to have to be very inhumane and turn you away. Okay? You need to bid on a vehicle while I am selling it. As I mentioned, all vehicles are sold as is. Aucor has a very strict policy, guys. We do not entertain cancellations. Once the vehicle is out of our gates, that is your vehicle. So please make sure you've done your homework and you've checked the vehicles prior to bidding on them here today. Guys, you can buy a vehicle on finance. Okay? You are more than welcome to bid on a vehicle on finance. Have a chat to Bongani. Bongani is our finance manager on the premises. He should be somewhere around here. Should you have applied for finance, make sure that you have a pre-approval and make sure you've been given a go-ahead by the bank to bid on a vehicle here today. We do not sell vehicles subject to finance. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we do not accept any cash here on the premises. Okay? All payments on vehicles will be done via EFT, electronic transfer. So please note that. Very important. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I need you all to listen very carefully. Okay? Week in, week out, we get customers coming into our premises that are being scammed. Okay? Please, listen very carefully. To all our social media platform followers, guys, we do not sell vehicles out of auction. Nobody can offer you to keep a vehicle for you, or take it off the auction, or sell it to you after the auction. I am the auctioneer here in the Joburg region. Ladies and gentlemen, the only way you can buy a vehicle at Aucor in Johannesburg is if I sell it to you on the auction. Nobody else can sell it to you. There are people that are coming in, taking pictures of our cars, advertising them on private platforms, telling the people they need to pay a deposit, okay, and they'll reserve the car for you. Nonsense. They even gone up to the extent of using my name. My name is Adrian Thomas, and I'm the auctioneer for Aucor Johannesburg and MFC on a Wednesday. You cannot buy a car out of auction. It's coming out of the horse's mouth. So please, do not give your hard-earned cash to anybody. Very important. There are people that are walking in here coming to meet Adrian. And I'm Adrian, and I look at them and I'm like, no, we paid a deposit to reserve a car. And I'm like, no. I'm Adrian. I'm the auctioneer. So guys, please refrain from giving anybody your money. You will never get it back. Mark my words. Very important. With that being said, we do not allow any social media activity in our premises. Nobody's allowed to take photos, videos, live recordings, live streamings. The only people that are allowed to do it is myself, live streaming on TikTok. Sir Nemo, you can follow him on TikTok, as well as our marketing division. Other than that, if I see anybody doing it, I will stop the auction and ask you to refrain from doing so. Okay? Very important, guys. We are here to protect our cars and to protect you as our customers. So do not give your hard-earned cash to anybody. Nonetheless, guys, you'll all be happy to know the pricing of today's sale. Okay? All Standard Bank vehicles will be sold excluding VAT, which is the hammer price, plus 2,600 Rand for your documentation fee, 15% VAT on top of that. To all the other vehicles that are not Standard Bank, on behalf of Toyota Financial Services, Mercedes-benz Financial Services, My Way, and so forth, guys, there is a 6% buyer's premium on those cars. So on those cars, it'll be the hammer price, plus 2,600 Rand for your documentation fee, 6% buyer's premium, 15% VAT on top of that. If you are uncertain, if your car that you are bidding on today has a buyer's premium, have a look on the windscreen. There is a sticker next to the whiteboard on the windscreen that says 6% buyer's premium. All the other vehicles have no buyer's commission. It's just the hammer price, 2,600 Rand for your documentation fee, 15% VAT on top of that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, payment is due no later than 48 hours after you've received your email of confirmation and your invoice. Please make sure that you pay for your vehicle on time and that you collect your vehicle on time. Otherwise, additional storage fees may occur. Guys, we are going to the festive season. Everybody's shutting shop. Everybody's closing for the holidays. Please pay for your vehicles on time. Very important. We've got a time period to settle the bank. You've got a time period to settle us. Please pay for your vehicles on time. Okay? Next week, the 15th, is our last auction for the year. For those customers that buy vehicles on that auction, if you do not pay for your vehicles and expect it to go to January, you will pay a storage fee for the duration of that car standing here. Okay? If you default, you will forfeit your deposits. So please make sure. I don't think anybody wants to lose 10 grand over the festive season. Okay? So those are the rules, guys. Coming up to the festive season, please understand that. You all want to go on holiday. We want to give you your cars as quick as possible. So please pay for them as quick as possible. A huge thank you to Lucas and the Standard Bank team for supplying us with the vehicles for this week. And next week, the 15th, is also going to be a Standard Bank sale. So a huge thank you, Lucas, and your team for supplying us with the vehicles. We appreciate it. Also to Mercedes-benz, Toyota Financial Services, My Way, and our other suppliers that have placed vehicles here today. We appreciate the support. Very important, ladies and gentlemen, on the bidding. When I close the sale, I have a first call, second call, third and final call sold. Once I declare a vehicle sold, I will not accept any bid that comes in after that point. Okay? If you are late, unfortunately. To all our social media, to all our online bidders, guys, I urge you to bid as quick as possible. Very important. I'm taking bids from all of you seated here and from online. When an online bid comes in, you will hear a ping. Okay? That means there's an online bid. But nonetheless, guys, if you're here with your kids, please keep them with you. The cars are driving through. We don't want any unincurred incidents happening here today. Okay? Feel free, comfortable to buy the vehicle you're here for. We wish you the very best of luck. Ask a question if you're uncertain. Raise your hand. If I cannot assist you, one of my team members will assist you. Okay? Any questions? Everybody good? Happiness? Drivers? All our guys, Lucas, you ready? Lucas is going to be watching my every move here today on behalf of Standard Bank. Maybe I might be able to give a few away here and there, you know what I'm saying? It's the festive, Lucas. Right, okay, so he nods his head. That's a good sign. Okay, we all good? Live streaming, we all sharp? 100%? Okay. Let's get it going. Right, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 2, first lot of the day. It's a 2023 Suzuki Desire 1.2 GL on the automatic. On the automatic here, ladies and gentlemen, 42,000 Ks on the clock here. Where are we going to go? Retail on the vehicle just short of 200. Where are we going to go to start the bidding up here today? Anywhere at 75, I'll take the bid. 75 I have. At 75 now, putting it at 75 now. Can I get a bid now? We've got 77 now online, 80 online. At 80 now, putting 82 and a half, 82 and a half now. Can I get in a 5? At 82 and a half now, I've got a bid now. 85, you want to go? 85 I have. At 85 now, can I get an 87 and a half? At 87 and a half, 87 and a half now, 90. At 90 now, 92 and a half now, 92 and a half, I'll take the bid. At 90 is the bid now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down, 92 and a half now, can I get a 95? At 95 I have now, can I get a 97 and a half? At 97 and a half now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down, 97 and a half is the bid now, 100. At 100 I have now, can I get a 102 and a half? At 102 and a half now, can I get a bid now? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close down 102 and a half, came in online, 105. At 105 now, can I get a bid now? 105, you want to go? At 105 I have now, can I get a 107 and a half? At 105 now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down, 107 and a half now, 110. At 110 now, but you know 110 now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down. At 110 now, you want to go? I'll help you, 108. At 108 you want to go? 108 I'll take the bid. At 108, 108 I have. At 108 now, can I get a 109? At 109 now, 109 now, 110. At 110 now, 110 online. 110 online, 111 I'll go. At 111 now, 112 online. At 112 now, can I get a 113? At 113 now, but I get a 113 now, 113 online now, can I get a 114? At 114 now, can I get a bid now? 115, I'll take the bid. At 115 now, can I get a handle, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take the bid. Now I'm going to close it down. At 114, I'll take the bid now. I'll take 5 to go on the first. 115 came in. At 115 now, can I get a 116? At 116 now, can I get a bid now? 117 to go. At 117 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? 117, I'll take the bid now. 118. At 118 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? 118 now, 119. At 119 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? 119, I'll take the bid. At 118 now, 119 came in online. 120. 120 online. At 120 now, but I get a 120 now, can I get a 121? At 121 now, but I get a 121 now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down. 121 came in online. 122. At 122 now, can I get a bid now? One more time at 42,000 Ks, hence the reason. At 122 now, can I get a bid now? One more time. 122 is the bid now, can I get a 123? At 122, I'm going to close it down at 122 on the first. Second, 123 came in now, can I get a 124? At 124 now, can I get a bid now? 124 now, can I get a 125? At 124 now, I'm going to close it down at 124 on the first. Second and third, 125 came in now, can I get a 126? At 126 now, can I get a 127? At 127 now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down at 126 on the first. Second and third, selling 126 buyer 1145, your bid came in too late. Selling at 126 to buy a 1117. Righty, lot number 3. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a come in go. 2018 VW Polo 1 liter TSI trend. On the trend here, it's got to be wet money here today. Where are we going to go? 85 is the bid now. Where are we going to go to start? 70 I have. At 70 now, but I get a 70 now. Can I get a 72 and a half? At 72 and a half now, can I get a 75 now? 77 and a half now, 80. At 80 now, 82 and a half, 85. At 85, 87 and a half now, 90. At 90 now, 92 and a half now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down at 90 now on the first. Second, 92.5 came in, now can I get a 95? 95 I have. At 95 now can I get a bit, now I'm going to close it down to ladies and gentlemen at 95 on the first. Second and third, selling. 95 is yours, sir. What's your number? 1037. 1037, huh? Right, lot number 4. Lot number 4 here, ladies and gentlemen. 2012 here, VW Touareg 3-liter V6 here, TDI. Gotta be worth money. There's a lot of car here, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we gonna go? Retail on the vehicle just short of 250. How much you gonna go here today? I'm gonna give this car away here today. How much you gonna go? Anywhere to 100. 100 I'll go. Anywhere to 100 now, putting it to 100 now can I go? At 100,000 right now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? At 100 I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 100 now, putting it to 100 now, can I get Angela go? At 100,000 right now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? I'll take the bid and I'm gonna close it down. Can I try 90? At 90 I'll go. Anywhere to 90 now, putting it to 90 now, can I go? At 90,000 right now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? At 90,000 right now, it's gotta be with the money. At 90 now, can I get a bid now? Can I try 80? At 80 I'll go. At an 80 now, putting 80 now, I mean guys, trade is 214. That is trade at 214,000. At 80, I'll take a bid. At an 80 now, but in 80 now, can I go? 80,000 right now, I'll take a bid, here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to close it down. At 80 now, but in 80 now, can I get a bid now? Can I try a little lower, Lucas? Can I go 70? 80 is bottom line. At 80, I'll take a bid, here. Now I'm going to close it down at 80 now on the first, second, and third. Let's move along. Righty, lot number 5. Lot number 5, ladies and gentlemen, looking alive here. Where we're going to go? 2019 Mercedes-benz A200 on the automatic. Have a looky, low mileage on the clock. Time to impress the neighbors. How much going to go here today, guys? Trade value just short of 320. Retail just short of 360. This car's got to fly out of here at 240. I'll take the bid. 240 I'll go. Anywhere to 240 now, but to 240 now can I go? At 240,000 rand, it's got to be with the money. Anywhere to 240 now, but to 240 I can try 220. 220 I have. At a 220 now, but to 220 now can I get a 225? At 225 now, but to 225 now can I go? At 220 is a bit now, I need a little bit more yet to go. At 220 is a bit now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 235 I'll take the bid, I can go. At 225 now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 225 I'll close it down. At 225 now, can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down at 220 now on the first, 220 on the second, 220,000 rand on the third and final. Subject to confirmation, 220, 1114 STC. Righty, lot number 6. Righty, lot number 6 here. Ladies and gentlemen, 2021 here, Nissan almera 1.5 here, and the center MT. On the MT here, it's got to be with money here. Where we're going to go to start the bidding up here today? Yeah. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to correct a misprint. The mileage is 143,000 Ks. Okay? Not 14,300. Okay? Did everyone hear me? 143,000 Ks. Alright? But I'm going to give it away today. Trade value just short of 175. Retail just short of 200. How much you want to pay? Any offer? I mean, I got my starting bid at 85, but somebody give me a reasonable offer. How much you want to pay? For a runner? No offers. Wow. How much? 50. Put your hand up. 50 I have. At a 50 now, bring it a 50 now. Can I get a 52.5? At 52.5 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 50 is the bid. At a 5 now, bring it a 50 now. Can I go? At 50,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down at 50 now on the first. On the second, 51. At 51 now, can I get a 52? At 52 now, bring it a 52 now. Can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down at 51 on the first. Second, 52 is bidding now 53. At 53 now, can I get a 54? At 53 now, I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen, at 53 on the first, second, and third. 53 is yours, sir. Just remember it, because I'm going to keep asking you. Right, lot number 7. Lot number 7 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2022 Haval Jolion 1.5 G City on the 77,000 Ks on the clock here. It's got to be with money. Where are we going to go to start the betting up here today? Guys, how much are you going to go? Anywhere at 130, I'll take the bet. 130, I'll go. Anywhere to 130 now, bring it to 130 now, can I go? At 130,000 right now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen, at 130, I'll take the bet. Anywhere to 130 now, bring it to 130 now, can I go? At 130 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen, at 130, I'll take the bet. You know how much you going to go? Guys, any offer? How much? It's a little bit too low, sir. I can take 110. 214, 200. 110 I have. At a 110 now, bring it to 110 now, can I get a 112 and a half? At a 112 and a half now, bring it to 112 and a half now, can I go? At 110 is a bit now, can I get a 112 and a half? At a 112 and a half now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen, at 110, I'm going to close it down at 110 now on the first. 112 and a half, 115. At a 115 now, putting it to 115 now, can I go? At 115 now, can I get it now, ladies and gentlemen? At 115, I have 117 and a half. 117 and a half now, can I get a 120? At 120 now, putting it to 120 now, can I get it now? I'm going to close it down. 117 and a half, 120 is back in. At a 120 now, putting it to 122 and a half. At 120 now, I'm going to close it down at 120 on the first, second, and third. 120 is yours, sir. Righty, so 114, right? Righty, lot number 8. Lot number 8 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2023 Mercedes-benz vito 116 2-liter CDI. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go? Anywhere at 380, I'll take the bet. 380, I'll go. Anywhere at 380 now, putting it at 380 now. That's a bit too low, sir. Okay, 320 I have. At 320 now, putting it at 320 now, can I get a 325? At 325 now, putting it at 325 now, can I go? At 320 now, can I get a 325? At 325 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 320, I'll take the bet. At 320 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 325, I'll take the bet now to go. At 320 is a bit shy. I know they're not going to accept it, sir. The minimum I can take, well, 325 came in, 330 you in, 330 I have. At 330 now, can I get a 335? At 335 now, can I get a 335 now, 340? At 340 now, can I get a 340 now, can I go? At 340 now, 340 I have. At 340 now, can I get a 345? At 345 now, can I get a 345 now, can I go? 345 now, 350. At 350 now, 350 I have. At 350 now, can I get a 9 at 355? At a 355 now, can I get a 355 now, can I go? At 350 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'll take 2.5. At 350, 2.5 now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 350, 2.5. You at 350, at 350, 2.5 now, can I get a 355? At 355 now, can I get a 355, 355 I have. At a 355 now, can I get a 357.5? At 357.5 now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down, 355 on the first. On the second, 357.5 came in, 360 you in. At 360 now I have now, can I get a 362.5? At 362.5 now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down at 360 on the first. 362.5, can I get a 365? 365 I have. At 365 now, can I get a 367.5? At 367.5 now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 367.5, 370. At 370 now, can I get a 370 now, can I go? At 370 I have now, can I get a 372.5? At 372.5 now, can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down. 370 now on the first. On the second, third and final call. Selling subject to 370. 1123 STC. Righty, lot number 9. Lot number 9 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2024 here, Toyota Starlet here, 1.5 XR. Guys, this car's only got 23,000 Ks on the clock. I've already got a bid online at 150. At 150 now, can I get a 150 now, can I get a 2.5? At 152 and a half now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 152 and a half, I'll go. At 150 now, can I get a 150 now, can I get a 2.5? At a 2.5 now, can I get a 2.5 now, can I go? At 152 and a half now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 150 now, I'm going to close it down on the first. 150 on the second. Third and final call. Nowhere at 152 and a half, sure. Sold 150. Sorry, buyer 1117, that bid came in a little bit too late. Buyer 1038, sold. Oh, sorry, 1044. Sorry, buyer 1038, your bid came in too late. It's 1044, sold at 150. Righty, lot number 10. It's a 2023 year Suzuki Ertiga 1.5 GL MT. On the MT, yeah, it's got to be worth money. You know what you can use this for? I don't need to say much. I mean, look, it's all working. Lights, hazards. And you know what the funny thing is? You see the hazards often on these cars on the road. You know why, eh? Because they stop everywhere. Righty, how much you gonna go here today? Trade value just short of 240. How much you gonna go? Anywhere at 135, I'll take the bet. Both of you are offering me 100. Who's gonna give me 110 first? 110 I have. Out of 110 now, but you get 12 and a half, 1 on 5. Out of 1 on 5, 1 on 7 and a half, 120. Out of 120 now, 122 and a half, now you want to go. At 122 and a half, 125. Out of 125, 125, 127 and a half, 130. At 130 now, but you get 130 now, 132 and a half. 132 and a half, 135. At 135 now, 137 and a half, 137 and a half, 140. At 140 now, 142 and a half. At 142 and a half, 145. Out of 145 now, 147 and a half, 150. At 150 now, 152 and a half. At 152 and a half, now I'm going to close it down at 150 now is about now on the first. 150 on the second. Third and final call. 150 is yours, sir. 1114. Right, lot number 11. Lot number 11 here, ladies and gentlemen. 2023 Mahindra pik-up 2.2 MOKS 4. Gotta be with money, low mileage on the clock here. Where we gonna go, guys? Anywhere at 135. 120 I have. At 120 now, putting it to 120, 122 and a half. At 122 and a half now, 125. 125 now, 127 and a half. At 127 now, 130. At 130 now, 132 and a half. 132 and a half, 135. At 135 now, 137 and a half. 137 and a half, 140. At 140 now, 142 and a half. At 142 and a half, 145. At 145 now, can I get it now? 145 now, 147 and a half. 147 and a half, 150. At 150 now, 152 and a half. At 152 and a half, 155. At 155 now, 157 and a half, 160. At 160 now, 162 and a half. At 162 and a half now, can you get it now? I'm going to close it down. At 157 and a half, I'll take it now. 160, 162 and a half. 165. At 162 and a half now, can you get it now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. 162 and a half now on the first. On the second. Third and final call. Sold. 162 and a half was yours, sir. I 1114. Righty, lot number 12. It's a 2010 here, the Mazda 2 year 1.5 individual here, 5 door. How much you gonna go to start the bidding of here today? How much you gonna go? 30 I have. At 30 now, putting it at 30 now, can you get it 32 and a half? At 32 and a half now, can you get it now, ladies and gentlemen? At 30 is my bed. At 30 now, putting it at 30 now, can you get it 32 and a half? At 30,000, I'm gonna close it down here, ladies and gentlemen, at 30 now on the first. Second, 32 and a half came in, 34, 35. At 35 now, putting it at 35 now, 35 now, 37 and a half, 40. At 40 now, putting it at 42 and a half. At 42 and a half now, can you get a bit now? At 40 is my bed. At 40,000, I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen, at 40 now on the first. 42 and a half, 45. At 45 now, putting it at 45 now, can I go? At 42 and a half, so bid now one more time at 42 and a half. You want to go 43, sir? At 43 now, putting it at 43 now, I'm going to close it down 42 and a half on the first. Second and third. 42 and a half was yours. Sorry, buyer 1092, your bid came in too late. 42 and a half to buyer 725.
I just announced your bidding must come from time online.
I have twice. Guys, please note I have the first call, second call, third and final call. Please bid as quick as you can. If your bid comes in after I've declared the vehicle sold, I will not accept your bid. Righty, lot number 13. It's a 2021 year Renault kwid on the 1 liter dynamic 10. Ladies and gentlemen, 69,000 Ks on the clock here. Gotta be worth money. Trade value just short of 135. How much you gonna go here today? I mean, week in, week out, I'm selling these cars with low mileage at MFC for 75,000, 80,000. How much you wanna pay today? How much you wanna pay on the kwid? Too low, sir. You'll kill me. How much you gonna go? I got my starting bid at 65. How much you gonna go? I'll take 55 kg. Drop it down to 55 for me. At 55, I'll go. 69,000 Ks on the clock. At 55 now, putting it at 55. I mean, guys, trade is 133. At 55 now, putting it at 55 now, can I go? At 55 now, can I get it? But now I'll take 50. Let's see where we go, right? 50 I have. At 50 now, putting it already got to put online. 55, 57 and a half, 57 and a half I have. At 57 and a half now, putting it at 57 and a half now, can I get a 60? At 60 now, putting it at 60 now, can I get it? But now I'm going to close it down at 57 and a half on the first, second, and third. 57 and a half is yours. Guys, please bid as quick as you can. I have a first call, second call, third and final call sold. Selling at 57 and a half. 1037. Thank you, precious. Righty, lot number 14. It's a 2018 VW Polo 1 liter GSI trend. Gotta be with money here, ladies and gentlemen. Where we gonna go? Low mileage for the year. I know the guys are gonna fight for this one, but how much are we gonna go here today? Anywhere at 75? I'll take the bet. 75, I'll go. It's a bit low, sir. I can start at 65. 65 I have. That is 65 now, but you get a 65 now, can I get a 67 and a half? That's 67 and a half, this is a stunning car. 67 and a half now, 70. That's 70 now, but I get a 70 now, 70 I have online, 72 and a half. That's 72 and a half online at the same time now, 75. That's 75 I have now, can I get a 77 and a half? That's 77 and a half now, can I get a bit now, 80. At 80 now, 80 I have now, can I get an 82 and a half? At 82 and a half now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it down. 82 and a half, are you bidding? So don't put your hand up like this, Yana. It's going to be an expensive mistake. At 80,000 rand, I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen, at 80 now on the first. Second, 82 and a half, 85, 87 and a half, 87 and a half, 90. At 87 and a half now, bringing 87 and a half now, can I get a 90? At 90 now, bringing a 90 now, can I go? 90,000 rand now, can I get a 92 and a half? At 92 and a half now, can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down at 90 now on the first. On the second, third and final call, 90,000 is yours, sir. What's your number? I need your number, please.
What number?
Sir, I need your buyer's number. 711. Righty, lot number 15. That's a 2021 year Mazda 2 on the 1.5 dynamic here on the MT. Ladies and gentlemen, gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go to start the bidding up here today, guys? Anywhere at 120, I'll take the bid. 120 I have. At 120 now, can I get a 120 now? Can I get a 122 and a half? At 122 and a half now, can I get a bid? At 120 is a bid now, can I get a 122 and a half? Anywhere at 122 and a half now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 122 and a half, I'll go. At 122 and a half now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'll take a bid here now, I'm going to close it down. Anywhere at 122 and a half now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 122 and a half, I'll try 121. At 121 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'll take 121 to go. At 121 now, can I get a 121? I'm going to close it down. At 120 is my bid here now on the first. Second and third, selling 120 STC by a 1117. Righty, lot number 16. Ladies and gentlemen, 2022 Toyota Fortuner 2.8 GD6 RP automatic. Low mileage on the clock here, 58,000 Ks. Where are we going to go to start bidding up here today? Anywhere at 460, I'll take the bid. 460, I'll go. Anywhere at 460 now, but either 460 now, can I go? At 460,000 rand now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 460, I'll take the bid. Anywhere at 460 now, but either 460 now, can I go? At 460,000 rand now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? I'll take a bid now. How much you want to pay? Any offer? No offers. Take it through. Righty, lot number 17. It's a 2018 Toyota Yaris here on the 1.5 XI. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go to start the bidding up here today, guys? How much you gonna pay? 60 I have. That is 60 now, bringing it is 2.5. At 62 and a half now, 65. That is 65 now, bringing it is 65 now. Can I get a 67 and a half? At 67 and a half now, 70. At 70 now, 72 and a half now, 75. At 75 now, 77 and a half now, 80. At 80 now, bringing 80 now, you want to go? 80 now, 82 and a half. 82 and a half I have, 85. At 85 now, bringing 85 now, can I get a bit now? 82 and a half, Sabek. At 82 and a half now, 85 I have. At 85 now, 87 and a half. At 87 and a half now, 90. At 90 now, bringing a 90 now, can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down. At 87 and a half is my bid now on the first. 87 and a half on the second. 87 and a half on the third and final call. Sold. 87 and a half is yours, ma'am. What's that number again? 727. Righty, lot number 18. It's a 2021 year in the Mazda CX-3 2-liter active automatic. Where's this vehicle? Oh, sorry. That's speaking to the Lord. Right, lot number 18, 2021 year Mazda CX-3 2-liter active automatic, low mileage on the clock here. Trade value, just short of 260,000. How much you gonna go here today? I got my starting bid price at 110. How much you wanna go? It's got low mileage for the year. How much you gonna go? Too low, sir. He'll skin me if I start there. I can maybe try 90 to start. 90 I can go. Anywhere to 90 now, but you get a 90 now, can I go? At 90,000 right now, can I get an angel, ladies and gentlemen, at 90, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 90 now, but you get a 90 now, can I go? At 90,000 right now, can I get an angel, ladies and gentlemen, at 90, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 90 now, but you get a 90 now, can I get a bid now to go? At 90,000 right now, can I get an angel, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it down at 90 now on the first. 90 on the second, 90,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 90. Are you in at 90, sir? 90 I have. At 90 now, but you get a 90 now, can you get a 92 and a half? At 92 and a half, 92 and a half, now 95. At 95 now, but you get a 95, now you want to go. At 95 now, 95 now, 97 and a half. At 97 and a half now, can you get a bit now one more time at 95? Are you in at 95? 95 I have. At 95 now, can you get a 97 and a half? At 97 and a half, I mean the car looks stunning. It's just the front bumper here. At 97 and a half now, can you get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 97 and a half, I'll take the bid. One more time at 95 is a bit now, can you get a 97 and a half? At 97 and a half, are you in? 97 and a half I have. 100 you in. 100 I have. At 100 now, but you get a 100, 102 and a half. 102 and a half now, 105. At 105 now, but you get a 105, I'm going to close it down. 102 and a half on the first, second, and third. 102 and a half was yours, sir. What's your number? $1105. And it's a sale. 1105. Righty, lot number 19. It's a 2020 Nissan MB 200 1.6 SE pickup here. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go to start the bidding up here today, guys? Wow, this is a clean bucky here today. Trade value just showed a 170. This thing should fly out of here at 95. At 95 I'll go. Anywhere to 95 now, but you get a 95 now, can I go? At 95,000 rand now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 95 it's gotta go. Anywhere to 95 now, but you get a 95 now, can I get a hand to go? At 95,000 rand now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm gonna close it down. At 95 I'll take the bid here now on the first. 95 on the second, 95,000 rand on the third and final 95 I have. At 95 now, but you 95 I'll take 96. At 96 now, but you get a 96 now, can I go? At 95 the bid now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 96 I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 96 now, but you get a 96. I mean, these buckies, you don't get them in this condition. At 96 I'm giving it away. Trade value is just short of 170. Who are you going to buy a bucky like this for that price? Mark my words, I'm selling them every week at MSC for 110, 120. At 96, I'll take the bid. At 96 now, but you get 96 now, can I go? At 96,000 right now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 96, I'll take the bid here now on the first. 96, I'll go on the second. Third and final call. Nowhere at 96, sure. Selling subject to 95 to buy a 1117 STC. Verpa! Today, I'm going to make someone very happy here. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 20 here, 2017 VW Golf 7 GTI, 2-liter TSI TSG Verpa. How much are we going to go here today? My starting bid is 180. But somebody give me an offer. How much you want to pay? 120 I have. At 120 now, but you get a 120 now, can you get a 122 and a half? At 122 and a half, 122 and a half, 125. At 125 now, 127 now, 130. At 130 now, 132 and a half, 135. 135 now, 137 now, 140. At 140 now, 142 and a half, 145. At 145 now, but you get a 145 now, can I go? At 145 online, 147 and a half. At 147 and a half now, can I get a 150? At 150 now, can you get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 147 and a half is a bit. At 147 and a half, 150 is a bit now, 152 and a half. At 152 and a half now, can you get a bit now one more time? 152 and a half, I'll help you, 151. At 151 now, can you get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, trade is 325. 151 I'll take. 151 I'll go. At 151 now, but you get a 151. I mean, guys, that's half of trade value. Where are you going to buy a runner at 50% your book? At 151 I'll go. At 151 now, but you get a 151 now, can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down. At 150 online on the first. On the second. Third and final call, nowhere at 151, sure. Selling 150 by 1115. Righty, lot number 21. Lot number 21, young tour. Can you please do me a favor and pull that carpet right, please? Not you, ma'am. Let the guys do it. Thank you, though. Thank you, buddy. Righty, it's a 2024 year Toyota Corolla Cross Honda Hybrid 1.8 XS automatic, 40,000 Ks on the clock here. Where are we going to go here today? Anywhere at 320, I'll take the bet. 320, I'll go. Anywhere at 320 now, putting it at 320 now, can I go? At 320,000 right now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen, at 320, I'll take the bet. Anywhere at 320 now, putting it at 320 now, can I go? At 320,000 right now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen, at 320, can I drive 310? At 310, I'll take the bet. At 310, now, putting it at 310 now, can I go? Anywhere at 310 now, putting it at 310 now, I'm going to close it down at 310 on the first, second, and third. Let's move along. Righty, lot number 22. Lot number 22, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be worth money. It's a 2016 Audi A1 year on the Sportback 1.4 TFSI SE. Where are we going to go, guys? Trade. Just short of 170. How much you want to pay? How much you going to go? Too low, sir. You'll kill me if I start there. I know.
Irene, we're not selling anything. We're selling vehicles.
Yeah, I know. You see, he's already shouting at me for your offer. How much you gonna go, guys? KG, drop the starting bid for me. Let's start at 70. 70, I'll go. Anywhere at 70 now, but you get a 70 now, can I go? At 70,000 rand now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? At 70,000 rand, I'll take the bet. Anywhere at 70 now, but you get a 70 now, can I go? At 70,000 rand now, can I get a bet now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 70,000 rand, I'll try 65. At 65, I'll go. Anywhere at 65 now, but you get a 65 now, can I go? At 65,000 rand now, can I get a bet now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 65, I'll take the bet here now on the first. On the second. Who said 60? Got a bid online? 65 I have. At 65 now, but I get a 65 now, can I get a 67 and a half? At 67 and a half now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down. At 65, I'm going to close it down here now on the first. Where? 67 and a half. 67 and a half I have. At 67 and a half now, can I get a 70? At 70 now, but I get a 70 now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down at 67 and a half. 70 came in. At 70 now, but I get a 72 and a half. I'm going once. 71, you want to go? At 71, now, but you get a 71, now, can you get a banana and close it down? At 70,000 rand on the first, second, and third. Selling 70,000 by 1038. Righty, lot number 23. It's a 2023, ladies and gentlemen, on the Mercedes-benz Vito 116 2-liter CDI. Where are we going to go to start the bidding up here today, guys? Anywhere at 380, I'll take the bet. They won't. Too low. I got to get right up to 370 to even take a bid. Give me 350, I can start. 340. 340 I have. At 340 now, but I get 340 now, can I get a 345? At 345 now, but I get 345 now, can I go? At 340,000 right now, can I get a 345 now, can I get a 350? At 350 now, but I get a 350 now, you want to go? At 345 the bed now, can I get a 350? At 350 now, but I get a 350 now, can I go? At 350 came in now, can I get a 355? At 355 now, but I get a 355 now, can I go? At 355 now, can I get a 360? At 360 now, but I get a 360 now, can I get a bed now, ladies and gentlemen? At 355, I'm going to close it down. At 345 on the first, on the second, third and final call, 360 came in. At 360 now, but I get a 360 now, can I get a 365? At 365 now, can I get a bed now, ladies and gentlemen? At 360 is the bed. At 360 now, can I get a 365? At 365 now, can I get a bed now? I'm going to close it down at 360 on the first, second, 365 came in, can I get a 370? At 370 now, but I get a 370 now, can I go? At 370 now, can I get a banana, ladies and gentlemen? At 370, I'll take the bet. At 370 now, can I get a banana? I'm going to close it down at 370 now on the first, second, and third. Selling subject to confirmation, 365 to buy a 1084 STC. Righty, lot number 24. Lot number 24 here, ladies and gentlemen, on the golf cart, one Mobi-G here. Ladies and gentlemen, with the stainless steel alloy, headlights, and solar panel system for charging. Nonetheless here, guys, you got power right through. Where are we going to go? At 60, I can take the bet. At 60, I'll go. Anywhere at 60 now, but either 60 now, can I go? At 60,000 right now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 60, I'll take the bet. Anywhere at 60 now, but either 60 now, can I get a bet to go? At 60,000 right now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 60, I'll take a bet here now, can I get a bet? At 60, I'll take a bet now, can I try 55? At 5 and 5 or 55 now, can I get a bet? At 55, I'll go. At 55 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 55, I'll take a bet here now, the first, second, and third. Move along. Righty, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 25. The vehicle will be sold subject to confirmation. 2017 Land Rover Range Rover Sport 5-liter V8. Ladies and gentlemen, got to be with money here today. Where are we going to go to start the bidding up here today? How much you going to go? How much? Give me a starting point. 200, it's a bit low, sir, but I'll start it. Let's see where we go. 200 I have. At a 200 now, but at 210. 210 now, 220. At 220 now, 230 now, 240. At 240 now, 250 now, 260. At 260 now, 270 now, 280 now, 290 now, 300. At 300 now, 310 now, 320. At 320 now, 320 now, 330 now, 340. At 340 now, 350 now, 360. At 360 now, but at 360 now, 360 you want to go. At 360 now, can I get a 365? At 365 now, 370. At 370 now, 375. At 375 now, can I get a bit now one more time? 375 I have. At 375 online, 380. At 380 now, 385, 390. At 390 now, but 390 now, 395. At 395 now, 400. At 400 now, but 405 now, 410. At 405 now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 405 a bit. At 405 now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 405 on the first. 405 on the second. 405,000 and 410 came in. At 410 now, but 415. At 415 now, but 415 I have. At 415 now, can I get a 420? At 420 now, but 420 now, can I go? At 415 now, but 415, I'm going to close it down on the first, second, and third. Selling 415, subject to confirmation, to buy a 710. STC. Righty, lot number 26. It's a 2018 Mercedes-benz C300 here. Where are we going to go to start the bidding up here today, guys? Cabriolet, 89,000 Ks on the clock. Where are we going to go? Trade just short of 560. That gives me an opportunity to have a drink break. Yo. How much you gonna go? 400, I can take a bid. At 400, I'll go. Anywhere to 400, I'm gonna get a 400, now can I go? At 400,000 rand, now can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 400, I'll take the bid right here. Anywhere to 400, now I'm gonna get a 400, now can I go? At 400,000 rand, now can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? At 400, it's gotta go here today. At 400,000 rand, now can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? I'll take an offer here. How much you gonna go? Any offer? Oh, it's a bit low, but I'll start it, right? 300 I have. At 300, I'm going to get a 300, now can I get a 305? At a 305, now I'm going to get a 305, now can I go? At 300, the bid, now can I get a 305, now 310. At a 310, I have, now can I get a 315? At a 315, now I'm going to get a 315, now can I go? At 315, now 315, now can I get a 320? At 320, now can I get a 325? At 325, now can I get a bid, now ladies and gentlemen? At 325, now 330. At 330, now can I get a 335? At 335, now can I get a bid, now 335, now 340. At 340, I have, now can I get a 345? At 345, now can I get a 350? At 350, now can I get a 355? At 355, now can I get a bid, now I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen. At 350 is the bid now on the first, 350 on the second, third and final call. 350 is yours. Sorry, buyer 1084, your bid came in a bit too late. 350 STC, 1114 STC. Righty, lot number 27. Lot number 27 here, ladies and gentlemen, on the golf cart Moby G, on the Estate Pro here, custom. How much you going to go to start the bidding up here today, guys? I'll take 55, I'll start. At 55, I'll go. Anywhere above and 5 or 55, now can I get a bid at 55, I'll take the bid. At 55, now can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen, at 55, I'll take the bid, and now can I get a 50? At 50,000 right now, can I get a hand, now anywhere at 50? Anywhere above and no number, get a 50, now can I go? At 50,000 right now, can I get a bid, now ladies and gentlemen, I'll take the bid, and now I'm going to close it down at 50 now, the first, second, and third. Let's move along. Nobody's playing golf over the festive. Everyone's on family holiday. Righty, lot number 28. On the 28, here, ladies and gentlemen, 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee on the 6.4 SRT. Guys, please note, we are selling the vehicle as is. Okay? Please read the comments and make sure that you understand. Okay, we are selling it as is. If there's any mechanical issues, you on your own. Okay? How much you gonna go here today, guys? Any offers? 100. Yo. 100 I have. At a 100 number, you get a 100, now can I get a 105? At 105 number, you get a 110, now 115. At a 115 number, you get a 115, now 115, now 120. At 120 number, you get a 120, now 125. At 125 number, you get a 125, now you want to go. 125, now 130. At 130 number, you get a 135. At 135, now 135, now 140. At 140, now 145. At 145 number, you get a 150. At 150, now 155. At 155 number, you get a 160. At 160 number, you get a 165. 165, now 170. At 170, now 175. 175, 180. At 180, now 185. At 185, 190. At 190, now 195. At 195, now can you get a bid now one more time? At a 190 is the bid. At 190, you want to go 2.5? 190, 2.5, I'll help you out. At 190, 2.5, now can I get a bid now one more time? At 190,000, 190, 2.5, can I get a 195? At 195, now can I get a 197.5? At 197.5, now can I get a bid now one more time? At a 197.5, I'll take the bid. 197.5, 200. At 200, now can I get a 202.5? At 202.5, now can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 202.5, I'll take the bid. At 202.5, now 202.5, now 205. At 205, now can I get a 207? At 207, now can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 207.5, I'll take a bid now 210. At 210, now can I get a 212.5? At 212.5, now can I get a bid now 212.5, 215. At 215, now 215 is a bid 217.5. At 217.5, now 217.5, now 220. At 220, now can I get a 222.5? At 222.5, now can I get a bid now 222.5, 225. At 225, now can I get a 225, now 225 I have. At 225, now can I get a 227.5? At 227.5, now can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 227.5, now can I go? At 225, now can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down here, ladies and gentlemen. At 225, I'll take the bid. I mean, trade is 315. 227.5. 230, you want to go? At 230 now, but you get a 230 now, can I go? At 227.5, now can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down on the first, second, and third. Selling 227.5. To buy a 1022. Right, lot number 29. Lot number 29 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2021 here, Toyota Fortuner 2.4 GT6 on the RP automatic gas, gotta be with money. Oh, where's the car? Oh, you already drove through? Or is he still coming? Righty, how much we gonna go here today? 2021 Toyota 2.4 GT6 RB automatic, 89,000 Ks on the clock here. How much we gonna go? 360, I'll take the bid. 360, I'll go. Anywhere to 360 now, but you get a 360 now, can I go? At 360,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 360, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 360 now, but you get a 360 now, can I go? At 360,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 360, I'll take the bid. At 360 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? Is there any offer? How much? Any offer? 350. 250. With 89,000 Ks on the clock. If you can get this car at that price you're offering me anywhere, please bring me 10. Yeah, but something reasonable, guys. Come on. Where can you buy something like this for 250 with 89,000 Ks on the clock? Come on. Give me something reasonable to work with. Too low. Give me 300, I'll start. 300, I'll go. Anywhere at 300, nobody get 300, now can I go? At 300,000, and I'll tell you not this much. At 300,000, they'll still decline it. Anywhere at 300, nobody get 300, now I'm going to close it down, 300 I have. At 300, nobody get 300, now can I get a 305? At 305, nobody get a 305, now can I go? At 305, now can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen, at 305, I mean traders, 481. At 305, now can I get a 310? At 310, now can I get a 310, now can I go? At 305, the bid, now can I get a 310? At a 310, now can I get a 310, now I'm going to close it down at 305 on the first, second, and third. 310 came in. At 310, now 315. At 315, now can I get a 320? At 320, now can I get a 320, now can I get a 325? At 325, now can I get a bid now one more time, but at 320, I'll go. At 320, now can I get a handle, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take the bid here now, KG. Put in a house bid for me at 340. At 345, I'll take a bid. At 345, now can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 345, I'll go. At 345, now can I get a handle, ladies and gentlemen? At 345, I'll take the bid. At 340, now can I get a bid now? Anywhere at 345. Anywhere at 345, now, but at 345, I'm going to close it down on the first, second, and third. No sale. Righty, lot number 330. It's a 2022 BMW R18 first edition motorcycle. On the Harley Davidson, no, BMW 1800. Wow. Yo, guys, this is what you call a motorbike and a half. It's a 1800, okay? And it's got 2,633 kilometers. Now, how much you gonna pay for it? How much you want to offer me? Mark my words, it drives properly because I rode it in. And I'll ride it again. I've been riding a motorbike for the last 25 years. Huh? You with the prices? I'm riding you on the price. You can expect that answer, right? How much you gonna go, guys? I'll tell you what. Retail is $290. Okay? It's like demo. We should have actually started it. Can we do it quickly? Where's the key? For the bike. Just to show the customers that it starts and it drives. Or shouldn't I say drive? I should say ride. Do you have the key? Where in your lifetime have you ever seen an auctioneer get off his podium to start the bike? But that's what we do here at Aucor for our customers. Just hold on, it's cold. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's a runner, 2,633 Ks on the clock, 2022 year model, R18 first edition motorcycle, ladies and gentlemen. How much you say? We are Papa when you're born. How much we gonna go, guys? I think trader retail is just short of 300. I'm gonna start the bike off here. I know my starting bid is at 240. I'll take 180. I'll start. 180, I'll go. Anywhere to 180 now, but to 180 now, can I go? At 180,000 right now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen, at 180, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 180 now, but to 180 now, can I go? At 180,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen, at 180, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 180 now, but to 180 now, can I get a bid to go? At 180,000 right now, can I get a bid now? How much you want to pay, guys? How much? Don't let me come down there. How much you want to go, Lani? He's telling me he wants to pay 20. You on your own. Don't stand next to him. Don't stand. I'll tell you what, guys. Let's go 150. Now I can do 125. Let's go there. 125, I'll go. Anywhere to 125, now can I go? At 125,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 125, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 125, now can I go? At 125,000 right now, I'll take the bid, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to close it down. Anywhere to 125, I'm not taking a cent lower. At 125, I'll take the bid here now on the first. 125 on the second. 125,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 125, sure. No sale. That bike is worth a hell of a lot more than that. We put it on. Next week, maybe we'll get some bike buyers. Advertise it properly. That bike should at least fetch. The bid is already coming in. Righty, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 31 on the 2021 year Toyota Corolla Quest 1.8 here on the MT. Where are we going to go to start the bidding? I've already got a bid at 112.5. At 112.5 now, can I get a 115? At a 115 now, bidding at a 117.5. At 117.5 now, can I get a bid now anywhere at 120? At 120 now, bidding at a 120 now, can I go? At 117.5 now, can I get a 120? At 120 is a bid now, can I get a 122.5? At 122.5 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 122.5, I'll take the bid. At 120 is a bid now, can I get a 12? At 122.5 now, can I get a 125? At 125 now, 125 I have. At 125 now, can I get a 127.5? At 127.5, 130 is a bid. At 130 now, can I get a 132.5? 132.5 I have. 135 I'll go. At 135 now, can I get a 135 now, can I go? At 135 now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close down 132.5 on the first, second, and third. 132.5 is yours, sir. $10.66. Righty, lot number 32. It's a 2019 as an MP200 1.6 pickup here on the MT. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go, guys? How much you wanna pay? Any offers on the bucky?
You don't find them anymore. You don't have help.
Yeah, you don't find them anymore. How much you wanna pay, guys? My starting bid is 65. How much you wanna offer? It's a bit low, sir. Give me 45, I'll take it. 45 I have. At 45 now, can I get a 45 now? Can I get a 47.5? At 47.5 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 47.5, I'll go. At 47.5 is a bid now, 47.5 now, 50. At 50 now, can I get a 50 now? Can I go? At 47.5 is a bid now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down at 47.5 on the first, second, and third. Selling 47.5 by a 1036. Righty, lot number 33. It's a 2016 VW Polo Vivo GP 1.4 trend. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go to start the bidding up here today? How much you gonna go, guys? How much? Anywhere at 55? Not a chance. Not a chance. If you can buy a running Polo for 30, yo, bring me a few of them, please. 45, I'll start the bidding. 45, I'll go. Anywhere to 45 now, bring it to 45 now, can I go? At 45 now, can I get Angela, ladies and gentlemen? At 45, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 4.5 to 45 now, can I get Angela go? At 45,000 rand now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 45, I'll take the bid here now. 45 I have. At 45 now, bring it to 45 now, can I get a 47.5? At 47.5 I have. At 47.5 now, bring it to 50. At 50 now, can I get a bid now? 47.5 came in at the same time, sir. 50, you want to go? 50 online. At 50 now, bring it to 52.5. At 52.5 now, but you get above 52.5 now, can I go? At 50,000 rand a bit now, can I get above 52.5? I'm going to close it down. At 50 now on the first. 52.5 I have. At 52.5 now, but you get above 52.5 now, can I get above 55? At 55 now, but you get above 55 now, 55 a bit now, 57.5. At 57.5 now, 57.5 I have. At 57.5 now, can I get a 60? At 60 now, but you get a 60 now, I'm going to close it down. 60 is a bit now, 62.5. At 62.5 now, can I get a bit now, I'm going to close it down at 60 now on the first. Second and third, selling 60,000 to buyer 1088. Righty, lot number 34. Lot number 34 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2015 here on the Money Coupe is Countryman. Gotta be worth money on the automatic. My starting bid is at 80,000. Somebody give me an offer. How much you wanna pay? No offers. 50. 50 I have. At 50 now, bring it to 50 now, can I get a 2.5? At 52.5 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 50 is the bid. At 50 now, bring it to 50 now, can I get a bid to go? At 50,000 rand the bid now, can I get a 2.5? At 2.5 now, bring it to 2.5 now, can I go? At 50,000 rand now, can I get a bid now? At 52.5 is the bid now, 55. At 55 now, 55 I have. At 55 now, bring it to 55 now, can I get a 57.5? At 55, I'm going to close it down at 55 on the first, second, and third. 57.5 came in. 60 you want to go. At a 60 now, can I get a 60 now? Can I get a bit now? You want to go. At 60 now, can I get a bit? I'll help you out. 58. 58 I have. At a 58 now, can I get a 58 now? Can I get a 59? At 58,000 now, can I get a 59 now? Can I get a 60? At 60 now, can I get a 60 now? Can I get a 62.5? At 62.5 now, I'm going to close it down at 60 now. The first, second, and third. 60 is yours, sir. What's your number? 1105. Righty, lot number 35. It's a 2012 Toyota Corolla 2-liter executive automatic. Where are we going to go to start putting up here today, guys? How much are you going to go on the Corolla? How much? You see, tell him. Tell him. You want to go there? I must go there. How much you going to go, guys? My starting bid price is 65. But somebody give me an offer. How much you want to pay? No offer. I'll tell you what. Yo, KG, he now waited my pen go. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Somebody give me 48, I'll take it. 48 I'll go. Anywhere to 48 now, bring it to 48 now, can I go? That's 48,000 right now, can I get an angel, ladies and gentlemen? At 48 I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 48 now, bring it to 48 now. I mean trade is 140. At 48 I'll take the bid. At 48 now, bring it to 48 now, can I get a bid now one more time? At 48,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? I'll take 40. At 40 I'll go. At 40 now, bring it to 40 now, can I go? Anywhere to 40,000 right now, bring it to 40 now, can I get an to go? At 40,000 now, 40 I have. At 40 now, can I get a bid now, can I get a 42.5? At 42.5 now, can I get a bid now? 42 is a bid now, 44. At 44 now, can I get a bid now? At 44 I'll go. At 44 now, can I get a 46? At 46 now, bring it to 46 now, can I go? At 46 now, can I get a 48? At 48 now, bring it to 48 now, can I go? At 46 is a bid now, I'll take one, I'll go 47. At 47 now, bring it to 47 now, can I go? At 47 now, 47 I have now, can I get a 48? At 48 now, can I get a 48 now, can I go? At 47,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 47,000 right now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down at 47 on the first, second, and third. Selling 47 to buyer 1089. Righty, lot number 36. It's a 2019 here on the Ford Ranger 3.2 TDCI Wild Track. On the pickup here, it's got to be wet money here today. Where are we going to go? The car's not driving through. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the vehicle's got a messed up tire. Okay? But it starts and drives, eh? Okay. Okay. And you need to bring a new battery when you're collecting it. Righty, how much you gonna go? Trade just short of 340. How much you wanna pay? Any offers? Not a chance. How much? No. Yo. I'll take 120, I'll start. 120, I'll go. Anywhere to 120 now, bring you to 120 now, can I go? At 120,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 120, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 120 now, bring you to 120 now, can I get a to go? At 120,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 120, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 120 now, bring you to 120 now, 120 I have. At 120 now, can I get a 122 and a half? 122 and a half now, can I get a 125? At 125 now, can I get a bid now? 125 is a bid now, 130. At 130 now, bring you to 130 now, can I go? At 127 and a half now, can I get a 130? At 130 now, can I get a 130 now, can I get a bid now? 135. At 135 now, can I get a bid now? One time to 135 now, 140. At 140 now, can I get a 140? Can I go? At 135 is a bid now, can I get a 140? At 140 now, can I get a 140 now, can I get a to go? At 140 is a bid now, can I get a 145? At 145 now, can I get a 150? At 150 now, can I get a 150 now, can I go? At 150 now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 150, I'll take the bid now, can I get a 2.5? At 142 and a half, 147 and a half, I'll go. At 147 and a half, now can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 147 and a half, I'll take the bid. At 145 now, can I get a handle, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 145, I'll take the bid now on the first, second, and third. Selling 145 by a 1064. Righty, lot number 37. Lot number 37, here, ladies and gentlemen, 2019 Haval H1 1.5 VVT. On the MT here, it's got to be worth money. Guys, 81,000 kilometers on the clock here. Today I'm going to give this one away. How much are we going to go? It's a Haval. How much? Let me surprise you. Too low. Yeah, it's too low. You'll kill me if I have to take those offers. I'll take 40, I'll start. 40, I'll go. At a 40 now, bring it a 40 now, can I go? Anywhere to 40 now, bring it a 40 now, can I get a hand to go? At 40,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 40 now, 40 I have. At 40 now, bring it a 40 now, can I get a 41? At 41 now, bring it a 41 now, can I get a 42? At 42 now, bring it a 42 now, can I go? At 41,000 right now, can I get a 42 now, 43? At 43 now, bring it a 43 now, you want to go? 43, you want to go? 43 I have. At a 43 now, bring it a 43 now, can I get a 44? At 43,000 right now, I'm going to close it down on the first, second, and third. Selling 43. Sorry to buy a 1092. Your bid came in after the hammer went down. 43,000. 1131. Righty, lot number 38. It's a 2019, it's an MP 201.6 aircon safety pack here. Ladies and gentlemen, with the canopy. Gotta be worth money here today. Where are we gonna go? This is a clean bucky. Anywhere at 95, I'll take the bid. 95 I'll go. 95 I have. At 95 now, bring it to 95 now, can I get 97 and a half? At 97 and a half now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 97 and a half I'll go. At 95 now, bring it to 95 now, can I get 97 and a half? Anywhere to 97 and a half now, bring it to 97 and a half now, can I go? At 95 is a bid now, can I get 97 and a half? At 97 and a half now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 95 now on the first, on the second, third and final call. Selling, subject to confirmation, 95 by a 1117 STC. Righty, lot number 39. Lot number 39 here, ladies and gentlemen, 2016 BMW 118 i5 door. Gotta be worth money, trade value just short of 190. How much are we gonna go here today? How much? I mean, trade is 190. 50% of book will be 95. How much you want to pay? Can I try 85? I'll start. 85 I'll go. Anywhere in 85 now, bring 85 now, can I go? At 85,000 right now, can I get an angel, ladies and gentlemen? At 85 I'll take the bid. Anywhere in 85 now, bring 85 now, can I go? At 85,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 85 I'll take the bid. Now I'm going to close it down. Anywhere in 85 now, bring 85 now, can I get a bid now? Anywhere at 80? Anywhere in 80 now, bring 80 now, can I go? At 80,000 right now, can I get an angel? Now I'm going to close it down at 80 now on the first. 80 on the second, 80,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 80, sure. No offer.
Yeah, Adrian. You at 80. 68.
Wow. Give me 68,000, I'll take it. 68, I'll go. You can go in twos now. That's 68 now, but it is 68 now. I mean, guys, trade is just short of 190. At 68, I'll go. Anywhere to 68 now, but it is 68 now, can I go? At 68,000 right now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 68, I'll take the bid. Anywhere to 68 now, but it is 68 now, can I go? At 68,000 right now, can I get a hand, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to close it down. At 68,000 rand on the first. 68 on the second. 68,000 rand on the third and final call. Nowhere at 68, sure. Wow. That would have been a giveaway. 40% of book. No sale, right? Right, lot number 40. Lot number 40 here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look where we're going to go. It's the 2023 Mercedes-benz 116 CDI Tourer. Where we're going to go to start the bidding of here today, guys. Anywhere at 360, I'll start. 360, I'll go. As well as it's got 63,000 Ks on the clock. Too low, sir. 340 I can start. 340 I have. At a 340 now, but I get a 340 now, can I get a 345? At 345 now, but I get a 345 now, can I go? At 340 now, but I get a 340 now, can I get a 342 and a half? 345? At 345 now, 347 and a half. At 347 and a half now, can I get a bit now? At 345, I'm going to close it down at 345. 345, 347 and a half, 350. At 350 now, but I get a 350 now, 350, you want to go? At 350 now, 350, 352 and a half. At 352 and a half, 355. At 355 now, can I get a 355 now, 355 now, 357 and a half. 357 and a half now, 360. At 357 and a half, I'm going to close it down on the first. 360 is in, 362 and a half. At 362 and a half now, can I get a bit now? 362 and a half. At 365 came in. At 365 now, can I get a 367 and a half? At 367 and a half now, can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down. 365 on the first. I'll help you in ones. 366. 366 I have. At a 366 now, but get a 366 now, can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down at 366 on the first. Second, 367, 368. At 368 now, can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down at 367 on the first. 367 on the second. 367 on the third and final call. Selling, I'm giving you this one. I'm not doing any STC. 367. 1123, and it's sold. Right, lot number 41. Lot number 41 here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look where we're gonna go, guys. It's a 2021 here Toyota Hilux 2.8 GD6 here on the RB Raider. Where are we gonna go to start the bidding up here today? How much are we gonna go? Not a chance. How much you said? Not a chance. No. For a Hilux, you worried about mileage. You're preaching to the choir, yeah? Too low. No. 200. 200 I have. At a 200, now can I get a 200, now can I get a 205. At a 205, now can I get a 200, now can I go. At 205, now can I get a 210. At a 210, now can I get a 210 online. I'm just going to let it run. Just for a couple of seconds. You started me very low. This bucket is going to reach 280. Mark my words. Okay. Now it's my job to get an extra 10. 270 is a bid. I'll go in 2.5. 272 and a half, 272 and a half I have. At 272 and a half, now can I get a 275? At 275, now can I get a 275, now can I go? At 272 and a half, now can I get a 275? At 275, now can I get a 277 and a half? At 277 and a half, now can I get a 280? At 280, now can I get a 280, now can I go? At 280, now can I get a 282 and a half? 282 and a half, now can I get a 285? At 285, now can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 282 and a half, the bid. At 282 and a half, now can I get a 285? At 282 and a half, now can I get a bid now? Close it down at 282 and a half on the first, second, and third. Nowhere at 285, sure. 285 came in, 287 and a half. 27 and a half I have. At 27 and a half now can I get a 290? At a 290 now can I get a 290 now can I go? At 27 and a half I'm going to close it down at 27 and a half on the first, second and third. 290 came in, 292 and a half sir. 292 and a half I have. At 292 and a half now can I get a 295? At 295 now can I get a bit now one more time at 292 and a half on the first, second and third. 292 and a half was yours sir. 715 and I'm selling. Righty, lot number 42. Lot number 42 here, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to be with money here. Where are we going to go? 2023 on the Vito. On the 116 2-liter CDI. How much are you going to go here? 240? 240 I have. At a 240 now, can I get a 240 now? Can I get it? Sorry. 340 I meant, sorry. 340 I have. At 340 now, can I get a 340 now? Can I get a 345? At 345 now, 345 now, 350. At 350 now, 355. At 355 now, can I get a 360? At 355 now, can I get a 355 now? Can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down. At 345, 360 came in now, 365. At 365 now, can I get a bit now, ladies and gentlemen? At 360, I'll take the bit now at 5. Or you want to go 2.5? Or 365 came in, 367 and a half. At 367 and a half now, 370 the bid now, 372 and a half. At 372 and a half now, can I get a bid now, ladies and gentlemen? At 372 and a half, I'll take the bid. At 370 now, can I get a bid now? I'm going to close it down at 370 now on the first, second, 372 and a half, 372 and a half I have. At 372 and a half now, can I get a 375? At 375 now, can I get a 377 and a half? 377 and a half. At 377 and a half, 377 and a half I have. At 377 and a half now, can I get a 380? At 380 now, can I get a 380 now? I'm going to close it down. 380 now is a bit. 382 and a half, sir. 382 and a half, you want to go? At 380 is a bit now, can I get a 382 and a half? I'm going to close it down on the first, 382 and a half. At 382 and a half now, can I get a 385? At 385 now, can I get a bit now? I'm going to close it down. 382 and a half on the first, second and third. Selling. 382 and a half was yours, sir. What's that number? $726. Righty, lot number 51. Ladies and gentlemen, moving over to the non-runners.